to talk about something today that is absolutely necessary to have an effective war attack, and that's funneling. So let me pull up the war log here, and we're going to look at two examples today. This first one here was my first attack. And what you want to do when you're scouting a base out to see what side you want to attack from and create your funnel, you want to look at the location of the clan castle. We see here that the clan castle is dead center. So if I wanted to send troops in, say from here, I would waste a lot of troops trying to destroy this archer tower so I can actually breach that clan castle radius, because there's no way the clan castle's coming out unless I breach that radius. Now, say I send 2 or 3 hogs in. They're going to go after this archer tower, and you're going to have the wizard tower pounding on them. You're going to have this cannon pounding on them, and you're going to have this cannon pounding on them. So it might not even destroy the wizard tower. The archer tower. And even if it does, when it goes over the radius, it's not going to draw the whole clan castle out, because there's probably only going to be 1 hog left. And 1 hog is not going to be enough. And the hog might not even make it over the radius. So my suggestion is to bring a rage spell when you see the clan castle is dead center, and you just bring a handful of wizards to help with taking out the clan castle. Your queen as well is going to help. And right when there's clan castle engagement, you drop the rage, and the clan castle easily taken care of, provided you create a good funnel, which is what we're going to get to now. And you always want to attack from the queen side, because if you do not take care of her, along with the clan castle, she will ruin your attack, and you're going to have a bad day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring 2 golems, and I'm going to drop 1 here, and I'm going to drop 1 here. And the reason why I'm dropping them there is because if you look at the radius on this archer tower, if you look at the radius on that mortar, and you look at the radius on this mortar, it's all going to be targeting my golems right here. And that's going to give me a chance to drop my line of wizards right behind them and take out all this trash. So when I drop my troops, there's nowhere else for them to go but right up the middle into the core, and down goes the town hall and anything else in its way. So I'm going to start the replay, and we're going to take a look at how I created this funnel. So you see I dropped both my golems, and now they're tanking for my wizards. Now I'm going to stop right there. Look at all these DPS buildings and defensive buildings. This one, these 2 cannons, this mortar, even the Expo, all targeting my golems. Now that gives my wizards a path, an untouched path, where they can destroy these garbage buildings on the outside, so I can send my troops right up the middle. So we're going to continue with the replay. And you see here, just take your time, let the golems do the work, let your wizards go. Here come my wall breakers, break through the wall, drop my king. You see the golem starting to make its way to the middle. I drop my earthquakes to open up the core of the base. Rage spell and wizards under rage. Clan castle, no problem. Down it goes, and I'm going to stop right there. Look at my Valkyries. They're going right into the core. All these buildings that would cause a distraction have been taken care of before I dropped the main portion of my attack. Now, if I didn't take care of these buildings out here, here, and here, because this wall here got busted open, my Valkyries would split up. And I don't want that. You want your troops right up the gut, where they can get in there and they can take the town hall down and just rip the base apart. So we're going to finish continuing here with the replay. And you see my Valkyries drop the heal spell. And because I created, I'm going to pause it. Now, because I created that funnel, it's just being ripped to shreds. There's no distraction. My troops were not sidetracked because I created an effective funnel. So we see here the Valkyries keep going through. Another heal spell. And I did come short on this attack. I actually only got 98%. I was pretty upset about it. But, hey, you can't always 3-star on your first shot. But it was a good hit. It was a high percentage 2-star. And, I got attacked and I only got 2-star. It was a low percentage. So we wound up losing the war anyway. We lost by 5 stars. So it really didn't matter. But I'm going to pause that there. I'm going to go back, and you see here what creating a good funnel will do. That core is just totally ripped to shreds. So we're going to go now, and we're going to look at another example of another attack. And we're going to look at how I created the funnel in this attack. Now, when you're scouting a base like this, okay, you see all these compartments like this, and you got another one that wraps around, and you got one over here that wraps around. It's they call this a pinwheel base, okay. If you use earthquakes like I do, okay, yes, the queen's right here, and the clan castle is within range, of dropping your troops, here. And, when your troops get about here, they'll draw the clan castle out and you can kill them with a rage spell. It wouldn't make sense to send anything in here, because if you do, sorry about that, if you do, you're just going to waste troops, and you're going to have to pull them out here, and then you're going to have to draw them over here, and then what you do is you risk the chance of your the clan castle troops splitting up and not being killed effectively. So I brought 4 earthquakes. Okay. And you're going to see that I'm going to drop my earthquakes right here in this area here. Now, you're going to say, well, why don't you drop your earthquakes right here? Well, here's why. If I drop my earthquakes here, it's going to open up this whole area. Now when I drop my Valkyries, instead of them going here, they're going to go here, and they're going to go here. And I don't want that. I want my Valkyries to go right up the gut, into the core, and just rip it apart. So I'm going to start the replay. And we're going to see how I created the funnel here. Now, there go the earthquakes, and I'm just going to pause it real quick. See how I placed them? I placed the earthquakes right to the left of the queen because I don't want this wall breached. Like I said, I want my troops right up the core. So I'm going to continue with the replay. And you see I drop a wizard in each corner to take care of those builders' huts. And then here come the golems. I dropped one on 3 points on the map. I spread them out, and then I put a nice line of wizards right behind them to take care of all the trash buildings. Here come the wall breakers. And now my golems are going to start making their way to the middle. I'm going to drop a few more wizards, and I'm going to stop right there. Now, and here come the Valkyries. Now, look at trash buildings gone. This golem here is still, it's being targeted by that Tesla and that Archer Tower, but look at my wizards. I still have wizards. And by the time my Valkyries get in here and the clan castle comes out, all this over here is going to be destroyed, giving my Valkyries clear path right to the center. So we're going to continue with the replay. And now we see my golems are going in, my wizards, giant bomb goes off, no big deal. Drop a heal spell, and here comes the rage. Wizards under rage, a dragon, 2 balloons, no problem, take them out with ease. The queen comes behind, and right there. Town hall goes down, and I want you to notice, because I created this funnel by getting rid of all this, getting rid of all this. My Valkyries went right up the middle, and they just totally ripped that core to shreds. And this did turn into a 3-star attack. This was not the first hit on this base. It was the second hit. I knew where all the traps were. And yeah, so by creating the funnel, it caused my troops to go right up the middle and do what I wanted them to do. Now, some people will come and attack a base, and they'll just YOLO and just, beast mode, drop everything right over here. And, how come my troops didn't go up the middle? Well, first of all, this wall's still here. All this trash is still here. And how are they going to get to the middle if you don't make a path to the middle? So that's why funneling is very, very important and essential to a successful war attack. So thank you very much for watching. I hope those 2 examples helped you out a little bit and gave you some useful information that you can take with you and implement in your war attacks. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to add anything, or you see something that I didn't mention, please put it down in the comments below. I'd love to read all your comments, and thank you very much, and see you next video.